guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, please like, subscribe and comment. And if you're not new, welcome back family, and welcome back family. I hope you guys are good, I hope you guys are happy, I hope you guys are poppy, and most especially I hope you guys are healthy. And as you guys have seen with the description below, today I'll be talking about Nsfas. It's been long since I did university content, giving out information or whatever. So this is a sort of a sit down video outside. So I'm doing the sit down video at the mall. I thought about it and I was like, why not? Because many people wanted me to talk about this. Many people asked me questions. So guys, this is pretty much awkward for me because this is the first time actually me doing a sit down video outside. And people are looking at me, so I don't know if I should continue or what, but I don't care because I have this information and I feel like I'm eager enough, and I actually came here to do it. Like, I planned all this thing, so why not? So I wanted a different scene, and yeah. Okay, I'm actually pouring Sprite, but the first thing that I'm going to talk about is registrations. So I feel like I was scammed first year of my university because I paid with my own money and I was funded by Nsfas. I didn't understand why that happened. I tried recovering the amount, but I couldn't get it somehow because I was scammed. So avoid being scammed by all means because it does happen. So when you apply for Nsfas, and when you go to school, they require you to have a registration amount of money. Meaning some schools, they need you to pay 5,000 to register. Some schools need you to pay 1,000. Some schools 2,000. So it really differs with each and every institution. So if you're Nsfas funded, just know that you don't have to pay registration money to go to school because Nsfas pays that. But it does happen in most cases that people do go to school and only get funded by Nsfas at a later stage. So if that happens, then you can pay your own amount of money. You can use your own money, but you need to know that while using your own money payment to show that you did pay with your own money. Because what happens end of the year around November, you do apply to get that money back, and when you apply to get that money back, they do require the proof of payment. So if you don't have it, then you're not going to pay it. Imagine paying 5 point something in order to go to school, and when it comes end of the year and they expect you to send the proof of payment, then you can't give it to them because you lost it. So make sure that you email the proof of payment to yourself, to your family, anybody. Save it on your galleries, save it on the Google photos, because these days it does give you an option to save. Yeah, just back it up so that you don't have to get stranded whenever you have or need your registration money. Because it happened with me first year. I didn't know that I was not supposed to pay for my registration. I was scammed and I was told that no, you need to pay for your own registration, what, and I gave that. I'll do a story time about that, but overall I was scammed. But I learned that, you know what, once you have Nsfas, you're not supposed, or if you paid for yourself and you were funded later on, make sure that you keep the proof of registration, the proof of payment, so that you get your money back at a later stage. So the second thing I want to talk about is the amount that we receive each and every year of academic year. Meaning if you applied for an undergraduate course that takes 3 years, so which means each and every year of that 3 years, so 3 years you're gonna receive that set of amounts, and that set of amounts is for you to do your school things and not anything else, not buy shoes, not buy clothes, because people do that these days. But yeah, it's for you to check what you need during that academic year, what your modules require you to have and whatever. So that set amount is 5.2 and it's called book allowance. You mainly use it to get your textbooks, to get your calculators if you need calculators, to buy a laptop if you need a laptop, such things, you know. If your module needs 2 textbooks, it helps with that. So it basically helps you to not suffer at a later stage, for you to not borrow textbooks and be like, friend, can you please borrow me a textbook, I want to study, not to help. It helps with that. It gives each and every Nsfas funded student 5.2 for them to buy anything they need for their academic year. If you need 10 textbooks, it gives you that amount to buy the textbooks. So yeah, use it for that, because these days people use it to buy iPhones, people use it to buy their own things. So use it effectively, guys. If you need textbooks, do not put it aside and be like, I'll buy it later on. Buy it for textbooks, because money goes very quickly without seeing where it waits. What I'm going to talk about is the monthly allowance. So the monthly allowance with Nsfas, you get 1.5 every month for 10 months. So meaning you don't get money end of December and you don't get money end of Jan. You only get it from end of Feb up until end of November. So the 1.5 is not really for your textbooks and whatsoever, it's for your own use. You can buy grocery with it, you can buy toiletry with it, you can do your hair to buy basic things that will sustain you for your academic year, so that you don't have to suffer, so that you don't have to complain that I'm hungry, I cannot listen at school because of hunger and whatever. It helps with that self-care, everything that it has to do with that. So do not go around buying techies, buying Air Force, buying Nike, buying Puma, buying tracksuits and whatever, because it was not made for that. But people use it for that. If you want to use it for that, use it. I mean, some people get allowances from home, so that's really a nice one if you get allowance from home. But if you don't, I advise you to use it effectively. And if you can't use your money effectively, then I'll do a video on how to use your Nsfas money effectively, and hopefully it will work and help you out on how to use your money effectively and not get broke and whatsoever, because it's very easy to spend your money very harshly and blow it within few hours of receiving it. So yeah, you get 1.5 from Nsfas each and every month. So do not worry, you do not suffer. You go to school to get paid. So take it like that. Get motivated that you do go to school to get paid, because wow, but it's small. But I'm not gonna complain. But it's very small. So the next point I'm gonna talk about is accommodation. For those who don't know Nsfas and don't know what's going on, being stressed out, do not stress out, because Nsfas actually, I think Nsfas has to sponsor me, because I'm literally advertising them, but it's fine. So Nsfas also helps you with accommodation. It pays for your accommodation, so you don't have to stress out and be like, am I gonna pay for my accommodation? I'm stressed out, I can't go to school because I need to pay for a place to stay. So do not stress out about that, because Nsfas covers that all. It covers your accommodation, your money, wow. It covers your accommodation fee. With the accommodation, there's a bed at your accommodation, there's a study table, there's a lamp light, anything that you need. The only thing that you go with at the accommodation is your clothes, is your bedding sheets, and your cooking essentials like pots, plates, spoons, forks, and whatsoever. So do not worry about that. Some accommodations you get lucky enough and get a bar fridge in your room. And some accommodations, when it comes to that, you share a fridge. All of you guys, you share a kitchen and whatsoever. So it depends on where you're studying. If you're gonna study at Gauteng, it's a city where it's so effective in terms of accommodation. Everything is just modern, so you're very likely to find your own kitchen, your own bathroom, your own what do they call it? Wow, bathroom, your own bedroom and everything all in one place. Where else with other institutions, you find them separately. You share a kitchen, you share a bathroom and whatsoever. But do not worry, Nsfas covers your accommodation, so you sorted, girl, guy, go to school and do not stress out. The next point I'm going to talk about is transport. We do find people who don't want to stay at a student accommodation and they want to stay at home. So Nsfas has really made an option. If you want to stay at home, then you can stay at home, but we're going to give you a transport allowance. Meaning, with transport allowance, it's very hectic because they give you all of it at once. So you have to manage how you use it. Meaning, if I feel like right now, I think right now it's 7 point something per annum. So you need to divide that 7 point something in order for you to go to school. So I really wouldn't allow you and advise you, I'm not forcing you guys. I really wouldn't advise you to stay at home, because in terms of the transport, I feel like if you get it all at once and you're at home, you're gonna use it to do things at home and not you going to school actually. Because the reason they give you guys the transport money is for you to not make excuses that I'm at home, I can't go to school because I don't have transport money. How is it that you don't have transport money but they gave you transport money? So it's for that, but I wouldn't actually advise you to stay at home. But if the situation forces you to do so, then at least there's transport money. But personally speaking, I wouldn't advise you, because money just goes, guys. You get money today, it's done tomorrow, you know? Especially when you're at home, I understand there are situations that are occurring, there are issues, you need to pay this, your mother's asking this, your father and whatsoever. But you do get annual amount of money. I feel like it was going to be better if they gave you monthly. You know, each and every month they give you a fixed amount. You're going to give you 500 each and every month for transport. But it's very much unfortunate that they give you all at once. And you need to plan how you do it. You need to save it. You need to put it aside, which is very much impossible. But yeah. So guys, the food has arrived. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm at Roko Mama's. I decided to do this video at Roko Mama's. And yeah, so don't mind if I'm eating. So it will be a mukbang, sort of a mukbang, my first mukbang. So yeah, the next point I'll talk about is your institution fees, right? So Nsfas covers institution fees, and as you guys know, or if you don't know, each and every clause differs in amount of money and whatsoever. Modules differ because each and every module requires a different set of things. If you're gonna do medical, obviously they require you to wear a uniform. If you're gonna do agriculture, let me talk about the ones that I know, because there's agriculture at school. With agriculture, they need to get a set of uniform and whatsoever. So which means modules differ with prices. My one module could literally be like 5,000 and somebody else's module could be 6,000. So courses being different with prices does not mean you need to pay the leftover and whatsoever. It does not matter if you do a course of 1 million, Nsfas will pay it. If you do a course of 6 billion, Nsfas will pay for it. So do not stress out about that, girl. If you have Nsfas, go to school. Do not stress about a lot. Do not stress about a lot, because you are covered, you are sorted. Nsfas, please do with that. This is so nice. I want to show you guys what I ordered. I ordered this, I forgot the name of this burger, yeah, and I bought 4 wings and chips. So that's what I ordered. And yeah, back to what I was talking about. So do not stress out about allowances. No allowances. Do not, hey, guys, food is nice, eh? You stop thinking about other things. So do not stress about institution not paying amounts. Even if it's high, do not worry, they pay for it. And yeah. So that's it. I think I said everything that I have to say. Let me taste this. Yeah, this is so nice, guys. This is so nice. But yeah, that's it. The other point I want to talk about is the N1, N2 rule. That's what they call it. So I'm going to first start off with the N2 and the N1 rule. Meaning, Nsfas gives you 5 years, right? And when it gives you 5 years, it gives you 5 years to finish your academic, your academic time. So meaning if your undergraduate program takes 3 years and you exceed 5 years, it cuts you off, like literally cuts you off. So make sure that you pass within the record that you were given. If your course takes 3 years or 4 years, finish your course in 3 years or 4 years. Because you don't want to find yourself doing a course that's for 3 years, for 10 years. Like you doing a master's degree. It doesn't make sense. Imagine graduating after 10 years only for a degree and not a master's or a doctorate and whatsoever. So make sure that every time you apply for Nsfas, make sure that you go to the website. I'll put it down here. and search the requirements and whatsoever, because it's very bad if you're not gonna search. Not necessarily at Nsfas. Whatever you do, search, guys. Get information and whatsoever, because it's important to know what is it that's needed and not what that and what's not needed. Let me eat this. So the other point I'm gonna talk about. So the other point I'm going to talk about is for those who want to know what happens when you fail the course, the module, and whatsoever. As I said, always do research, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where Nsfas is not finding you out of nowhere, because it does stop. It literally does stop if you do not follow their criteria. So check it out on their website. So if you're gonna do, let me make an even number, right? So if you're doing 6 modules and you fail 1 module or 2, it's fine. Nsfas will continue finding you. They give you a chance. Redeem yourself, Redeem yourself. We'll continue finding you. But if you're gonna fail half of your modules, I told you that, let's say you're doing 6 and you're gonna fail 3. So if you fail 50% of your modules, it kicks you out, and you need to appeal and state your reason why. Why am I kicked out? Like, I feel like this is an appeal. That's a video for another day. But it kicks you out. If you fail more than 50% of your modules, like they begin asking, what are you doing? Why are you failing? Why are you failing 50%? Like, are they not teaching you? We gave you your book allowance at the beginning of the year, 5.2, and you're still failing 50%. Like, what's going on? Which means you're not taking it seriously. So make sure that even if you fail, I'm not saying go fail, do not fail, pass. But let's say you fail, don't fail more than 50% of your modules, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're disappointing yourself and your family and your loved ones and other people. So make sure you pass. Yeah, I think I said everything that's needed to know about Nsfas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I actually appreciate your support. Yeah, share this video. This video is very much informative, so it's very important for people to hear this out, especially first-time entries or first-time people who applied for Nsfas and whatever. So it's very important to hear such things before getting yourself into something, because always research on what you want. But I love you so much, and thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.